Hi everyone, this is the officially unofficial Geek Channel weekly comic roundup. So happy to be here. Had a great week with comics, and I can't wait to tell you about them. As always, we count this down from the least enjoyable to the most enjoyable, my comic of the week. And the thing is like it's really weird because most weeks I don't really have anything that's like really not enjoyable, and this is one of those weeks. Definitely everything was good that I read. I really enjoyed everything. So just because I'm mentioning anything first doesn't mean anything, but I do want to say that I do have a pretty solid comic of the week, and what I've been going to be doing is while I'm doing this video for you guys and it's spoiler light, I am going to be doing a video that spotlights my comic of the week where I get a little bit more in depth. I get more spoiler-tastic, um, but I try to keep things down to a minimum with my regular overall weekly comic roundup. Like I said, this is the officially unofficial Geek Channel. I am the host, as always here for y'all, Carrie Quinn. That's me. I'm Carrie Quinn. And so do all the normal things if you like us. Subscribe, comment, share. Um, Anywho, let's get into this. Let's talk some comics, guys, because we had a good week of comics. Oh my goodness. Yes, indeed. First of all, I'm going to talk to you about Batman Secret Files Clownhunter. Um, yeah, that one was a pretty good one. Okay, so here we join Clownhunter. If you were reading the Joker War and everything that was in Batman like a little bit after the Joker War, you are familiar with Clownhunter. Clownhunter is a character that basically his parents were killed by the Joker. So now he is kind of like this really rough teenage vigilante. Um, so we find here we join Clownhunter in one of his hunts. That he quickly finds out he is in over his head, and it's pretty like he's holding his own. Okay, so like don't get me wrong, Clownhunter is holding his own. He's a special particular kind of vigilante vicious that is pretty awesome. So, but he is a little in over his head, and help comes from a place that at first I was, at first thought unexpected, but then upon some thought, not a lot of thought, I got this pretty quickly, guys, okay, but still thinking about it, it's actually pretty perfect. And I do hope that this actually becomes a pair up, and I'm not going to give it away who Clownhunter gets help from because, like I said, it's actually pretty perfect considering Clownhunter's history and why he's doing what he's doing. It's actually pretty perfect. To be completely honest with you, I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I would like to see more of Clownhunter in the future, and I'm hoping that this is just a preamble to that kind of action. I'm hoping we get to see a little bit of Clownhunter coming up in like maybe the Fear State issues that are gonna the Fear State event that's gonna be happening. So that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. So we'll have to see. The next issue that I am going to talk about would be Supergirl, World Woman of Tomorrow, issue 3 of 8. Okay. So guys, I have a special relationship with this one. I'm having a specifically special relationship to this issue, and I'm going to tell you why. So I know a lot of people have been discussing I've seen different videos, different review videos in regards to Supergirl, in regards to Tom King and his writing style involving Supergirl. Not just involving Supergirl, but something that people have been noticing a lot in particular, about Tom King's style. And I'm just going to reiterate that I still think Tom King needs to write us a novel, not a graphic novel. I just want to see him write a novel. Just do it, because it's not even meaning it to be kind of like digging on him and his writing style involving comics. So I think a lot of people do um, tap into that whole idea that he does a lot of narration, and this is no different. Okay, no different. But the thing is, guys, I got it. I got it. Um, I think I got it. I think I get the point here. And so I know a lot of people are discussing the tenuous text and how it reads to them. And that is, like I said, understandably so. But because of this, I think they're missing it. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, this is kind of sitting there kind of hidden. And it's like, okay, so do I get a prize now if I'm right? Because I actually like could look past the tenuous narrative that's happening here, and actually like the cats are playing. It's funny. Yeah, the cats are playing. You want to come up here? You want to come up here? You want to come up? See, I tried to record. Well, go and play then. I tried to record last night, but one of them, the kitten that's staying with us, got a little overstimulated, and it was like, oh my god. So I'm waiting for him to do it again because he's kind of playing. Hey, come on, go play, go play. Okay, come on, go play. Or do you want to come up here? So if you want to come up here, you have to let me do it nice. Come here. So you want to come up? Do you want to come up? Okay, guys, hold on. I'm going to pause this for a second because he's indecisive right now. Hold on one second. All right. Thank you, guys. He was actually being very kind of indecisive, it seemed. But now he has decided that he's going to jump in my little office area, we have a box where we keep bags because their litter boxes are in my office area, because that's just how my apartment is set up right now. And so yeah, anyways, back to Supergirl. They get really excited about the bags that we've accumulated for their litter, which is right next to their litter box. Because I don't know why, but cats like plastic bags. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so I had to kind of sit here, or like when I say here, I mean like my living room where I was reading the comic, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, issue 3. And I had to kind of sit there about 15 to 20 minutes kind of talking it through with Joe. Because he got to read it before I did. And he was seeing the same kind of stuff that I was, to kind of break out and break through the tedious narrative text and everything like that. And when I could figure it out, it seemed no longer tenuous to me. And I got it. I think I got it. I think I got the point. And when it gets right down to it, when you understand, or you think you understand, like I said, I am not in the mind of Tom King. I did tweet him and ask him if I was right. But he had not responded. And that's fine, because he's famous and I'm not. So, alrighty. So I asked. Not for not asking, I asked. He could still answer me, guys. It was a few days ago, but he could still answer me. Anyways, I don't want to get too in-depth into Supergirl, okay? But, I think I got it. Obviously, I can't be sure. Because it's subtext. It's not like, bam, here we go, this is what it's called, this is what it is. No, it's none of that. It's subtext. It's reading into the subtext. And that's what I did. And I talked through the subtext, and I think I got it. This beautiful, and once you get to the point where I did with this, it actually, like, if you sit there and you talk through it with a friend, or like a partner or a loved one that read it also, it works. Do it, because it might help you. And when you get to it, when you figure out what might be going on here in this, it's actually really beautiful the way he does this. And I swear to God, write a novel. I mean, yes, now that I think I might have figured it out, this is like really fucking good. But write a novel, please, because I would probably read the shit out of that. Yeah. I just think that, like, hidden under the layers of stuff, when she figured out and all comes together, and it's like, okay, so this is really, I think, okay, so I'm going to tell you guys what I think it is. And like I said, I don't know for sure if this is right. Okay, so like I said, I tweeted Tom King, but he hasn't responded because he's famous and I'm not, and all that stuff, right? So I think it's making a statement on privilege and consequences of that privilege. And it's really complex, but yes, poignant to now. And this is a thinking man's comic. It really is. It really is. So I spent enough fucking time talking about this. I need to move on. So next comic that I'm going to talk to you guys about is Masters of the Universe from Dark Horse Comics. Revelation. Masters of the Universe Revelation. Dose. Okay, so I am going to say something potentially to people. I don't care. I enjoyed Masters of the Universe on Netflix. I watched the entire season. Well, the entire part 1 of what we've been given. I actually really enjoyed it. Now, I have several reasons why I enjoy it, and I won't get into it here, but I'm going to tell you that this was pretty fucking awesome. And I love when... Okay, so it's an interesting take on a trope that even a villain has a past and a soft spot for some reason. And that soft spot ties directly into why they are such a dick. Yeah. And that's pretty much what we got here. We got kind of a little bit of an origin story via this interpretation of Skeletor. And they're always trying to save face. I love this. Every villain that tells this horribly heartbreaking story. The cat's just like jumped on the... One of the cats jumped on and like tried to and almost sprayed everything everywhere on my desk. It was fun. They always try to save face after everyone thinks that they're lying about their really horrible, sad origin story. And it's really funny because, like, the audience, though, knows the truth. The audience knows that it is probably actually the truth about Skeletor based on what we see and what we know based on what we see. This is one of those times where it uses that idea of shadow psychology that you see prevalent in so many things where they have the hero and villain story. Like for instance, just everything having to do with Star Wars, shadow psychology. Okay, um, in the shadow psychology idea is strong in this one. And it was actually, I really did enjoy it. So that's pretty cool, right? So the next issue that I'm going to be talking about here is Superman and the Authority, number 2 of 4. Oh my goodness, I am so glad. I thought it was going to be pretty fucking dark. It's still kind of dark, but Manchester Black is okay. Um, so yes, so it would seem that Manchester Black and Superman are building their awesome Authority team together as one. We have, okay, so like just trying to give you an overall picture of what we're looking at. We have Steel fighting the terrors that come to life from the internet. We have Midnighter and Apollo taking out some what seems to be like child traffickers. That's what I got from it. So, a-okay. And then everyone seems to take a field trip to pick up Enchantress, which every addition to the team has their own little super team story, and it's pretty cool. I left the whole thing a little bit confused by the Enchantress story. It is the last team builder story in the issue, but I feel like this is going to be, my confusion is going to be satisfied in the next issue. In fact, I'm pretty fucking confident of it, so it's not really a problem. It's more of kind of a cliffhanger kind of thing for me, so it's a really great issue. I gotta tell you something that really, really jumped out at me. So if you guys, anyone that's familiar with my channel knows that I am a huge Doctor Who fan. Hi, buddy. Yeah, one of the kittens just jumped on my lap. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. See, there he is. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. Hi, buddy. Don't be careful where you step, because I'm recording right now. Be careful where you step. This is Leo. Leo, in one of my last videos, we were calling him Snarf, but we found out that the family that we're giving him to is going to be calling him Leo, so we started calling him Leo. So I'm a big Doctor Who fan, and Grant Morrison might be a Doctor Who fan as well, because there's a little bit of a Doctor Who shout out, where Manchester Black says something about the Doctor, and Captain Jack. So that's pretty cool. Do you want to get down? Yeah, you want to get down? Okay, let me put you down nicely, kitten. There you go. So that's pretty cool. I did really like that. So we're moving right along. I'm going to bring up to you my next to last issue, and let me tell you, both the next to last issue and the issue of the week were pretty neck and neck. It's pretty neck and neck. There are certain reasons why the issue of the week became issue of the week, and it wasn't this one. Though, this was pretty freaking cool. Anyways, and Nightwing 83. Guys, this is one of a really, really good book. If you are not currently reading Nightwing, you are into the superhero genre of comics, you are missing out big time. Sorry, but you are. Where we last left our hero, the hero of Bloodhaven, he was in Mayor Zuko's place. The mayor just happens to also be his half-sister as well. Yes. Why are you grabbing onto me? Don't do that. Talking to the cat, sorry. Um, also happens to be his sister, his half sister as well. And we got that story in the last issue. And Blockbuster's there, so that's not good. Is with the police to get Nightwing out because technically he did break into Melinda Zuko, the mayor's office. Darian escapes and near misses later. And after a really long nap, Dick gets the heartfelt input of his friends to put an idea to help out the neighborhood, the city into action. And I have to say this: Dick Grayson is always, Dick Grayson and the Bat Family always making me laugh and cry at the same fucking time. I'm not gonna get into exactly why, but it has to do with the name of his project, guys. The name of his project is the Alfred Pennyworth Foundation. Fuck it, I told you. We all know he was going to do some stuff like this. Sorry. I know it's supposed to be spoiler light, but fuck it, I told you. It's not like I'm really giving too much away here. But you should read the issue. If you're not reading Nightwing, pick it up. It's great. There's this whole, you have Dick Grayson, who's the heart of Bloodhaven, the hero we all wish we could be, versus the elite and heartless. The heartless. Quite literally heartless. So, anyways. Okay, so that brings us to the issue of the week, the comic of the week. Guys, you probably guessed it by now. Yep. Catwoman. Catwoman number 34. Okay, here's the thing, guys. So much shit happens in this. It's hard to talk about this and not give spoilers. But the excitement of the issue and the way Ram V is writing Catwoman, holy shit, giving him his... He's shooting his shot and he is making those 3-pointers. Let me fucking tell you. There is nothing that we can really talk about in this that isn't a spoiler of some type. That's why it's like, even in a spoiler light, like where you do give a little bit of a spoiler, here and there, even in a spoiler light video, it's really hard to talk about what happens in this issue. And that's the writing, everything that happens, the progression of everything, how it's presented with the art, everything, boom, 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 boom. Action-packed, heartfelt, beautiful, sad, infuriating. Everything in one. You can't really talk about a lot that happens in this issue without giving something away. And that's why it's comic of the week, folks. And that's why it's going to be spotlighted. And I'm going to get to talk about every goddamn thing in there, because I don't care about spoilers in that video. I don't. Yeah. All right. Okay, so anyways, let's try to say something on this. Selena gets a little bit more information on who Fodder Valley is, but that the hits just kind of keep on coming, as we are treated to, like I said, an action-packed issue that ends in yet another cliffhanger like last month. Holy shit. And now we're headed to Fear State, so we'll be seeing you there, Selena. Bring your whip. So anyways, that's my my weekly comic book roundup. I kind of got off on a little bit of a tangent involving a couple of these comics, so it's a little bit longer than usual. So I am also going to be, like I said, filming a spotlight spoiler-tastic video in regards to Catwoman number 34, my issue of the week. I'm excited right now. I think I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go film that right now. But I'm gonna post this one right away tonight. It is Saturday, and I'll be seeing you guys. This was the officially unofficial Geek Channel YouTube weekly comic roundup. I am your host, Carrie Quinn. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. What did you think of the comics this week? What did you think of my choice of the week? It's mine, and I love it. Okay? But anyways, do all the normal YouTube things. These cats, I swear to God. And like, share, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook. Follow me at Twitter at CarrieQAuthor. And do all that stuff. And check me out next week. See you guys. Bye.